Okay guys, I'm back with another Google Pixel 7 Pro. I'm excited that I have another one of these so fast, considering the last video. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out. And this one I got on eBay. I went back to eBay instead of back market. Got it for $285 shipped. And this one's supposed to be unlocked. This is a 128 gigabyte. And this time it's going to be in the color of, I'll just wait till you see it, or well, you already seen the thumbnail. It's the black one. And I originally, again, wanted the white one or the pearl one, but they got this thing nice and, oh, geez. But I wanted the white one, the pearl one. Now I got the black one. And it's funny now because I think the hazel color from the other video is actually the best colorway. But I still want the white one, though. It doesn't really matter at this point. So we have another, dang. I appreciate the secure packaging. But this phone's amazing, and I still haven't had a chance to use one of these as a daily phone. I've been using nothing but the Samsungs, previously to that, the iPhones, and now we have the 7 Pro. And one thing that keeps drawing me to this phone is that it's different than the iPhones and the Samsungs. Like I said before, it's smarter in a different way. And I told you I was gonna have to start cleaning these phones. I don't know who was touching them. I don't know who was doing what with them, but the black one probably picks up the most fingerprints. You guys hear that? That's crazy. The other phone I had that was doing that was that Galaxy S20 Ultra. But here's the color, the hazel color of the last one that I had. Beautiful color. Wish it would have worked out. And this is the issue. It said SIM 1 not allowed. Called T-Mobile, and they was like, pretty much it's not happening. So again, here's another Google phone. The originators of the entire Android ecosystem or operating system. But I was really let down that I had to go back to the Samsung Galaxies. Not that there's anything wrong with the Galaxy series. I've been loving it. I'm still using one right now, but I was ready to jump ship and put my SD card in there and just see what the Google thing looks like. And you guys aren't supposed to be seeing this phone right here. Just ignore this. But let's see what happens when I put my SIM card in this phone right here. There were some updates I had to go through before it even let me do that. I should have just did that from the start. But this time, okay, we got some 5G. We got some UC up there. Everything looks good. Everything's looking good. And SIM card isn't supported. Ask AT&T if this device can be unlocked. Here we go again, guys. So this is the last issue, and this is the new issue. Two different SIM issues, both a big problem. So I clicked on the message. It takes me here. You have to go through a device unlock request, which pretty much means put in your IMEI. And I did that, and this is what turned out. Yep, it's pretty much not happening. It's locked. I would have to pay AT&T the balance of whoever bought this phone originally. And you guys know that's not happening, but it sucks. This is another Pixel 7 Pro I do not get to use as a daily phone. So I'm like, do I just pack it up and ship it back to eBay? I can get my money back. And then I was like, wait a minute. I don't have to return it so fast. I can still kind of go through some of the features. Here's some video for an example. The video is actually pretty good. And this was supposed to be the best camera for stills. I took a bunch of stills, and I was blown away how consistently good they were. Like, the Pixel photos just have a certain vibe to them that I really, really like. So I was like, you know what? Let's just put this back into the orange case. Let's throw some games on it. Somebody from the last video was like, yo, you should have did PUBG. You should have did Fortnite. You should have did Call of Duty, Genshin Impact. And I'm like, I don't play those games, but you know what? I'll give it a shot. And man, these games take a long time. Once you download them from the store, that's not it. You got to actually launch them and then download like 2 or 3 more gigs of software updates. I was like, man, this is taking forever, especially Genshin Impact. And we'll get to that. But this is Call of Duty. And first of all, with this Call of Duty, there's no way this is a real multiplayer match. I don't actually play Call of Duty anymore. I used to, but there's no way I'm doing this good and people are just walking by, just let me shoot them this way. I was like, what? I mean, I'm glad they let me do that. And it's a lot more easier to play this game with the backbone. And here is me trying another game I've never played before. I played Call of Duty Mobile before, but I've never played this game ever. I always seen it played, but I've never, ever played it. And this is me trying to put it on the highest setting. It said coming soon. That one said I have to go back to the lobby. I think I had to hit it again to make sure I was looking at what I was looking at. That one will take, but the Ultra HDR is, I got to back out of the game. I didn't feel like doing that. So I just played it, and I don't really understand this game. You don't get a gun right off the bat like Call of Duty. You're like jumping around. I didn't want to land the water. I ended up on, this is my first What is this? Is this Fortnite or is this PUBG? I think this is Fortnite, but it's running extremely well on this phone. Like I thought it would. I didn't think it would. It got a little hot and the battery, kind of started draining a little bit more, but it's a beautiful phone. I wish I could keep it. I mean, look at this one, guys. Genshin literally took almost another 45 minutes. And with the Backbone controller, it's almost like you have to download the Backbone app to even be able to use this controller in conjunction with Genshin Impact, from what I found out. Like, look how I have to set it. And I was having a little bit of inconsistencies I've never had before with this. Like, and look at this. Is it glitching out? Like, what is this whole widescreen thing? Is it? That's very interesting. I didn't know what to do for a second. I'm like, okay, here we go. But sometimes I've noticed walking around to look around was turning off. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Like, I'm just trying to move around and it's just not working. Like, I can look around, but I can't move around. Like, look. See, that was delayed, and I don't understand the rhyme or reason to that. And I was just playing this game on a different phone, and it wasn't doing that with the same exact Backbone controller. And for me, guys, I don't know if I'm too old, but I cannot play games like this on touchscreen. Like, this game kind of forces you to use some of the touchscreen elements, but I don't like playing it that way. It's not really that hard, but I just don't like tapping on the screen like that. Like, I get a little, look how hard I'm gripping the control. I have to have a Backbone to play these games. And it's a dope game too. I never really got into it because you got to do so much like running around, and it's such a battery drainer, and I've never been in a position to just really settle in and play it. But as you can see, it's running flawlessly, and I can't wait till they actually do the graphical updates so we can see if this phone can run at the highest settings. But you guys tell me, should I go for another Google 7 Pixel Pro? Should I go for the 8 regular? Should I go for the 8 Pro, which is a little pricey right now? Should I go for a 6 Pro? What should I do? Should I do this again, or should I just give up on the Pixels? Like, I don't know. I just don't know why I have the bad Google Pixel luck. Like, I want to use one of the phones just for a little while, at least for a couple weeks. But I don't know if it's not, meant for me to have this phone or not. And it's a cool phone. One thing I did notice with the display, it's nothing like Samsung displays. Like, I am so spoiled at this point with like the whole vivid thing and just the way Samsung makes their displays. I mean, they make the iPhone displays, but the iPhone displays, they don't look nothing like the Samsung displays. The iPhone displays look more like the Pixel displays, or they're a bit more toned down. And I am running the phone right now in 1440p. At 120 hertz. I turn those things on immediately. But again, let me know in the comments. Go for a Pixel. Go for something else. I'm trying to get one of those like nothing phones if it's worth it. I'm going to branch out besides the Samsung, Googles, and the iPhones. But catch me on the next video. Peace, love, and light. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. That's where you could probably chat with me the most if you have any questions. And all you Google Pixel owners out there, let me know, is it worth buying another Pixel phone?